Hello, everyone. My name is Bounnhalath Saenbouttalath. I am from Laos, and I am part of the ASEAN-China-India Youth Leadership Summit alumni. And today we have the privilege of speaking with Dr.Tan Eng Han, who is a visionary leader as well as an influential figure who has found OSG Youth Alliance, which is the organization that organized the ASEAN-China-India Youth Leadership Summit. Dr. Tan Eng Han, with the experience of around 3 decades, that has worked with a lot of businesses in China as well as US based companies, as well as having his own startup tech company who understand a lot of the inner workings of the different fields. We today have the privilege of speaking to him because 2 days ago he just arrived in Laos, and we'll be going to talk to him right now. So the location that we're heading to is Jalfangum Park, Patusai, and then Ta Luang Temple, as well as looking at Ta Luang as well. See you then.
Dr. Tan, I would like to know what led you down pathway of life of this mindset and building a poet. Tell me a bit more about it.
Uh, yeah, it's interesting because I've been thinking about this since I finished my university. One of the experience that deeply affected how I look at life is during my university. During my university time, it's a 3-year program that I accounting, but I was really anxious to really go out. And I felt that one of the way for me to prepare better for the working world is to really make use of the 3-year university engagement. And what I did is that I joined some students' social group, and which has a lot of international connections. So during the 3 years, I made use of this opportunity to go to different countries. I clearly remember that in the 3-year period, I went to Thailand, Korea, Japan, Moscow, and South Korea. These are the 5 countries that I did in short 2 years in undergrad programs that I have. And these 5 countries that I did are all facing the international students. And that changed my perspective. That sometimes the world solution must come with collective understanding and collective plan on things. So I felt that from then on, I realized that I need something about getting more of our youth in the country to engage with other past. And that materialized in the way she have created since 2017. So, and obviously, one of the things that changed about that is that after my university undergrad program, I took the first opportunity the year after moved to China for my major. And I've been invited for the last 2 years, looking for US company things for radio and Chinese. So the internationalism has always been for the last 2 years. That I want to create a kind of aspirations among the university. Laos exploring Southeast Asia and China.
Yeah. That is very, very interesting and very inspiring because you got so much experience in the young especially over like 30 years of experience. That's not new. But I'm very curious about have you ever worked on any other field rather than in this
Uh, my 30 years career actually focused mainly around education. So educating and learning and development has always been my plan. But I felt that whatever fields that you want to go for entrepreneurship, sustainability, or global cultural cross-cultural understanding, there is always an education, training, and development element. Then obviously with this main element, you can actually bring in other components, like founders of startups, administrators and diplomats, all coming together under the name trunk called education, training, and development. So I felt that the OSG development actually is a natural progression from my educational mindset. So yeah, I myself have created a tech company 4 years ago, which I have experience being a founder of a startup, doing fundraising, startup, doing teaching and other things. So I felt that all these small experience that I had along the years actually built up the kind of resources I need. Bring in the best resources for OAG alumni employees.
From what you're telling me, you are that years started. And I was wondering, sorry, in Laos right now. Where have you been in Laos? Or like, have you experienced any monthly yet? Or do you know or where we are at right now?
I have been, first time I landed in Laos was November 2022, where I follow a group under Russ, Mr. Russ, and we go around Lampang and Eng Han. These are the two cities I visit. This is the second time where my main objective is to meet up with alumni like you who have joined our program last year. So it's only a too short round. I think altogether I'm talking about less than 7 days. But when I go into the city, I want to know mainly about the history of the country. And throughout the 7 days as well as the market, I understand some histories, but I always think that it's not enough because the Laos history is so rich and so heritage. I think there's a lot of things that I need to uncover, and I hope that our alumni can actually bring the Laos story to us in other parts of Southeast Asia as well. Yeah, and yesterday when I was having a conversation with Dr. Tan from the University of Laos, he was giving me a very good. ASEAN itself is like human body, and Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, and Myanmar, and even Thailand, they are considered the head of this body. And so maybe Laos is the brain of one part of the brain of South ASEAN. And I felt that if I do not know the brain, then I wouldn't understand the entire world. So I felt that all the more I feel so inspired to really understand what is Laos in ASEAN and what are the potential of developing this part of the human body that will be beneficial for the entire ASEAN region.
So let me just explain to you about the brief explanation of this painting. So this, that statue up there, so that statue up there, that's the first thing that unifies Laos as a kingdom. Because just like you mentioned, because Bounnhalath was like one of the that is Laos. So let's picture that Bounnhalath next to that. So that's the first thing that unifies Laos. From Bounnhalath and the king, I think the 25th king of Bounnhalath, first king of Laos. And it's the one that's responsible for first written literature of Laos, because back then you don't write, you only know how to. So that is that helps here, where Dr.Tan, as OSG founder, and we're at the location where Laos founded. So now that we know the origin, or like how you form OSG and what led or inspired from OSG, we also dive a bit about ASEAN, how like the mainland or like the head of the ASEAN community, as well as your urges to kind of knowledge and understanding between ASEAN countries, as well as the ASEAN as a whole. We would like to know what does the youth play in all of this, as well as what does cross-cultural understanding have to do with something like sustainable development?
Yeah, I think you touched on a very important thing. Where does the youth stand in the future development of ASEAN? And how is development relevant to this? When I started at ASEAN-China-India, I'm very careful of open and open. Because I felt that what are we trying as ACIYLS? It's really to develop future leaders in their own. And leaders are global ready or cross-cultural understanding and awareness are